everybody? How y'all doing out there today? Hope everything going well with y'all. Hope y'all enjoying yourself, man, and just enjoying y'all day. Hope y'all got peace, love, and happiness with y'all. Hope y'all have prayed over y'all day today, over y'all family members, over everybody that you know, and that you got your day going well. You know. I was thinking, man, and talking to my wife, and people want things out of life like um as if life owes them something. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at life in that way, you're gonna feel like life owes you something, you know, because you don't have the right mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the right mind to understand how life works, you know. But many people do feel like they have the right mind of how life works, so they're always gonna feel entitled to something. I feel like someone owes them something. The world owes them something, but it doesn't, you know. So when we understand that life doesn't owe us nothing, because God doesn't owe us anything. You know what I'm saying? He put us here, you know what I'm saying, because of what we had done in our past life, and we are here to change what we done so that we can go back home to where we belong. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to live for him and not for ourselves. It is he that created us and not we ourselves. So when we understand that, we gotta live by that. You know what I'm saying? So he blesses us while we're here with things that we desire. You know what I'm saying? But most people see it in the wrong aspect. They feel like they deserve this. They feel like they entitled to this, or they feel like they are owed this. You know what I'm saying? When we all have sinned. You know what I'm saying? We all have done wrong. And usually a person that has done wrong, usually they don't get anything. They get punished. You know what I'm saying? So our punishment is to be cursed here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we did. And it's not that, like I said, our Father don't want to curse us, but He has to stand by law because we don't. Because if we don't abide in His law, then Satan's gonna tell on us, and um he's gonna want God to judge us for our wrongful doings. So then a curse get put on us. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at life, man, you gotta look at life as I'm not entitled to nothing. God don't owe me nothing. This world don't owe me nothing. I need to do what I need to do for God because I owe God everything. I owe him my life. You know what I'm saying? He sent Yeshua to die for my sins. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else sins around me. So I owe life itself to them. You know what I'm saying? Everything I desire should be from him. And everything I desire to do should be for him. So that's how life's supposed to be for us. That's how we're supposed to see life. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we do, he gets glory. His name gets glory for everything. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at life and you look at people, most people look at the wealthiest people and the richest people and want to imitate what they do, copy what they do. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the wealthy people are wicked men. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that the hearts deceive a man. A man hearts deceive them. You know what I'm saying? The heart can do wicked things. So we don't know what happened to these rich people in the dark. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happens to them in their life outside of what TV shows us, our internet shows us, or tell us about these people. We don't know what they go through. Just like no one knows what you go through when you go to work. Everybody just see you as a co-worker or a friend, but they don't know what you're going through at home or going through in your family if you don't tell them. You see what I'm saying? Because we all face situations in life. We all face death in the family. We all face sickness. We all face all type of things that happens in this life. You know what I'm saying? So same as the wicked. Just because they're proclaimed to have wealth and all these things in the world, that doesn't mean that they're not going through something, or that doesn't mean that they didn't do anything wicked to not get it. Not saying that all rich people did something wicked to get it, but majority of the people, when they look at wealth and they look at um, riches and things like that, they look at the people who's already claimed to have done it or is doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they want to implement and copy and duplicate what these people do and take strategies and things from these people, not knowing that they breaking themselves off. You know what I'm saying? You breaking yourself off because you're learning from man and not from God. Everything that we need is in the Bible. Everything that we need about business, everything that we need about life is all in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Most people take things from the Bible and don't even live a God. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't take things from the Bible. They take it from man and copy it. You know what I'm saying? And of course it's gonna work because the majority of them are thieving and robbing anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna work on a bunch of people that's blind to the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? My people die for lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, when someone lacks knowledge of something, then you killing them all the day long if you're not doing the right thing with it for them. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing the right thing with it, then you're affecting them. You know? So when you look at the situation, sorry y'all, but when you look at the situation, if you're not doing the right thing with the knowledge you got, you know what I'm saying, and giving it to people for free, then you're killing them all the day long, just like the other people, the wicked people that are rich, who never taught them anything. It was better off that you didn't teach them anything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they still gotta depend on you. You know what I'm saying? For whatever they need, because you 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 feeding them, but you're not activating them. You know what I'm saying? You're giving them knowledge on something that they wasn't aware of, but you're not teaching them how to actually go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the situation. So when you don't teach someone how to actually go out and do it for themselves, they become handicapped. You know what I'm saying? When you look at America, most people in America who's from America, I would say that they don't know how to go out and hunt and kill animals and do all these things because a lot of us wasn't taught that. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at people that come from other countries, they look at us like we dumb. They look at us like we handicapped. They look at us like we just ignorant, spoiled people or whatever they look at it like. But this is how we was taught in America that, the food is already on the shelf. The chickens are already packed. You know what I'm saying? The milk is already in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? So carton or whatever. It's already in there. It's already processed and made from some other man and labs and whatever. You see what I'm saying? But as we grow, start young, we don't know any of this. This is the word that we was given until we grow and see that people from other countries, they kill their chickens, they grow their chickens, they feed their chickens, they do all these things with their chickens and their animals, all these things. You see what I'm saying? We start learning, but as we grow, a lot of us fear to even touch a chicken, or touch a goat, or kill a goat, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the animal is, because we wasn't raised to do it. That wasn't our environment. So we got handicapped because of man doing what they did to us. You see what I'm saying? Wicked man who want to put you in the situation to where you can't do for self and you depend on them. You know what I'm saying? So when you teaching people something, you teach them, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to teach them like Yeshua taught his disciples and he let them go on their own. You see what I'm saying? He let them go on their own. Because what he had done was to already activate them to free them to do the same as what he did. Y'all go do y'all. I taught y'all everything. Y'all been around long enough. I taught y'all everything. You see what I'm saying? But some people like to starve they people and don't feed them enough. You see what I'm saying? To where they just got to depend on them. No, you let people stay around not because of what you could do for them, but because they know that you're a good person, that they want to be around you. You give out good fruit that they want to be around you, not because of something you got. Because when it's about something you got, then what they want to do is take and steal from you. Because all the while they trying to figure out how you still rolling, and they ain't got nothing done, but they've been around you for all this time. You see what I'm saying? So when you teach for free and you give out game for free and you activate people for free, these things happen in your life because it's the universal law of our Father that He says when we give, we should give more than we should give more than we receive. Because when you do that, you're being very charitable. You see what I'm saying? and automatically good things will happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to depend on man to have to buy your course, I buy your class, I buy your teaching, I buy this, I buy that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to depend on them to do any of that because it's already done. Just by you doing what's right, doing what you're supposed to do, it's already done. It's no force, it's no argument about it. It's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Because people are gonna know that you good for what you already been doing. You know what I'm saying? You already been giving out free game, free knowledge. You already been helping them for free. You already activated them for free. They didn't have to buy a course for you to activate them. You see what I'm saying? But see, people selfish, so they don't want to do that. They don't want to give out what took them years to learn. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that the seed that the Father has given them, they burning it. You see what I'm saying? They burning the seed. You ain't even growing the seed. You burning it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation. You got to understand that that seed that you was given was planted in you for you to grow it. But you're not growing the seed. You're not giving the seed no soil. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowing the seed to grow. You gotta let the seed grow on its own. You know what I'm saying? Once you got the seed and you put it in the soil and you put it in the dirt and you put the water on it, you just let it grow. You know? Because when you do that, guess what happens? Something grows out of that little seed and start to sprout up and root up and grow on its own, automatic. You see what I'm saying? But when you hold that seed and don't plant it the right way, you put some Coca-Cola on it, you put some oil on it, some WD-40 on it, it ain't going nowhere because you took it out of its natural state of what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So we must understand that when our Father have someone give us some knowledge on something, we have to give it out, not keep it in. It's even a scripture in the Bible where Yeshua was saying that. He was saying to give it out. It's better to just give it out than to just hold it in to yourself. So we must understand that the selfish gain goes deeper than having it in your mind and knowing it and not giving it out. Because people can give out something, but they may not give out all because they want something in return for what they give out. See, when you live that way, you grow that way. And guess what? The growth that you get is gonna paralyze you because you're gonna always be that way. You're gonna always be looking for something. Every time I give out something, I must receive some type of residuals back. You know what I'm saying? Some type of coins back for what I gave out. No, you can't expect that. Life comes with a risk and a reward. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't risking right, you ain't gonna get rewarded right. You know what I'm saying? But you must do what's need to be done. Otherwise, life gonna be tough for you. You know what I'm saying? Life is gonna be rough and tough for you, and you ain't gonna achieve nothing because you always looking to receive something. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look for the blessings. You know what I'm saying? That it comes with without you doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be living life wrong. You gotta live life right. You know what I'm saying? When you live life right, everything comes right in your life. All the blessings comes right. You don't gotta worry about any other things that you think you need to be worrying about. So that's the problem with people. They look for the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Life comes with what it comes with. But you can't be always looking for a blessing because you taught a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Maybe God wants you to teach that lesson for a reason without thinking to receive something in return. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people always want something in return every time they give out some type of knowledge, and they get mad when they don't get paid for what they gave out. You gave out a fake out. You know what I'm saying? You gave out a fake out because you gave somebody something, but you never even gave them the full, you know what I'm saying, potential. You know what I'm saying? So how else would they be able to even, activate what you gave them without you giving them what they really need. If somebody gave you a seed without good soil, how can you grow it? That's what you're doing. If you're doing that, that's what you're doing. You're giving somebody a good seed. You're giving somebody a seed, but you're not giving them good soil to plant the seed, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what you need to be doing the right way. Hold on, y'all. Need to be doing teaching the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do it the right way, you ain't got to worry about too much things. You know what I'm saying? Because God is gonna bless you for what you did. God is gonna bless you for what you did for people for free. It's better to give than to receive. You know what I'm saying? So when you copy wicked people, and you may be aware that they wicked, or you may not be aware that they wicked. You know what I'm saying? But when you copy them, you copy man, you do the same thing. You become them. You become a baby child of them. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in this world, most men are wicked in this world, and we copy them. They copying Satan. Satan is their father. They Satan children. Just like when we copy our father Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? He's our father. We are his children. So when you copy men of this world, they will be your father or your mother, and you will be their children. You know what I'm saying? Because they the one that taught you. You know what I'm saying? So since they the ones that taught you, then guess what? You become children of them, and you implement them. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in that type of situation in life. So yeah, y'all. Sorry, I had to come back. But yeah, like man. So we gotta understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So when we doing as we supposed to do, we get blessed. But when you're trying to get blessed, you're trying to bless yourself on your own accord, on your own terms. Yes, God gave us the will to do for ourselves, which we should be doing for ourselves by doing what He's telling us to do for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to um but when it comes to, you know, business and things like that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta know his law to do right. You know what I'm saying? For him. Because when we're doing right for him, he's gonna do right by us. You know what I'm saying? So when we helping other people, God is gonna help us. But when you look at it in another situation to where you're trying to help yourself, you're trying to get the most out of life, or you're trying to get the most out of people, or whatever you're trying to do, then you're trying to benefit yourself and not God. You're trying to benefit your kingdom and not God's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So we get blessed for being righteous and doing right of our Father. You know what I'm saying? But man will try to bless themselves upon this earth as a lot have already done. You know? So you gotta understand how it goes. You could be tricked out your spot and not even know. But you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble in this life. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're not humble, then you do things that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? You get out of line. You get out of line with the Father. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not abiding in the law. Yeshua was on this earth, but he never got out of line with the Father. He always abided in the Father, and the Father abided in him. So that's what we got to do. But when you're trying to abide in another man and try to copy another man or do what another man have done, then, you know what I'm saying, you fall short and you get in situations to where you feel like, you know, it's like people owe you. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at life the right way, no one owes you. Even if you gave something to them, you gave it to them on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know what you're doing when you do give it to them. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? If you don't expect anything from someone who grew up around you your whole life, you can't expect anything from another man who you never knew. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation. So when you understand that, you live by that. So if you're giving out free game, free knowledge, don't expect nothing back. You know what I'm saying? But when you are a Father Yahweh, you understand that, hey, what I gave out, it don't matter. Sorry, y'all. Like what I gave out, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. I gave it out because I wanted to. It was in my heart to give it out. I gave it out. You know what I'm saying? But the thing, one thing for sure, and two things that's for real is that I know that what I gave out will bless those, you know what I'm saying, who is supposed to bless because the Father know their heart, just as He know my heart. So it will bless all those who He know have a good heart, who are good-hearted people. You know what I'm saying? And it will bless those. But for those who are not good-hearted people who want to be thieves and robbers, you know what I'm saying, just want something for themselves, they're gonna be selfish with it when they get it. They got a bad heart for me or whatever it is that's going on. Then the Father is gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna know that, he gonna understand that. So what we thinking about is doing right of the Father, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that He's gonna bless us for all things that we do, you know what I'm saying, and not worrying about what other people think, you know what I'm saying, or what other people gonna do towards us when we do this. Nah, forget that. Don't nobody owe you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to bless people with knowledge, you want to bless people in life, you want to bless people, you know what I'm saying, and situations because you choose so, you know what I'm saying, God put on your heart to do so, you do it, not expecting anything. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing owes you. Nothing that no one owes you. So you do it and don't expect nothing. And that's how you get through. But it's easier me telling than actually it happening. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that God will have to put on you, and you have to grow within because it's not easy for people to give when they're so used to receiving things. You know what I'm saying? But when you just give from the kindness of your heart, from the kindness of your soul, from the kindness of your spirit, from the kindness of you, and don't expect nothing, you will receive something. You see what I'm saying? People will come back. People always come back to the good. Rarely people ever go back to the bad. You see what I'm saying? Because they know how bad it can get. You know what I'm saying? They know how bad it was. They know how bad it can get. They know how wicked the person can be. They know all these things. Just as they know how good a person can be and how blessed they got when the person blessed them. You know what I'm saying? So they will look upon that good person, you know what I'm saying, and say, hey, out of all the people, excuse me, I listened to all the people who tried to help me, that one person actually actually didn't want nothing back. That one person actually just like gave me this free knowledge, like such a good person. I rather listen to that person. I rather join that person teaching our course or whatever because that person is good. It's a good person. I know I can always expect good from this person because of their fruit. You know what I'm saying? But the other person, I joined their course and I ain't learned nothing. Nothing got received, nothing got done. You know what I'm saying? The other person, I joined their course and they just took all my money. You know what I'm saying? They gonna know. People always, even no matter how wicked a person is, they always try to find a good person. They know they can't be around a person that's 10 times worse than them or on the same level as them. They know that because it's not gonna work for them. So it's either they got to be more wicked than the person, or the person got to meet them somewhere. But they're not trying to be on the with somebody who is more wicked than them. Tell you that now, because then they lose their narcissistic control, and they not trying to lose that because that's power to them. That's weakness to us. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand that man will deceive you, you know what I'm saying? So you got to find the good man, the good-hearted man, and the ones that's a Yahweh that will help you. You know what I'm saying? The ones that will activate you. You know what I'm saying? Yeshua didn't just teach the disciples and say, okay, y'all on your own. He activated them. He activated us. He told us he's going to leave us with the Holy Spirit. He activated us. If he never left us with the Holy Spirit, how can we be activated? You see what I'm saying? So that's the situation. You know what I'm saying? So think about all that I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? And everything you need about life is in the Bible. And like I said, The Bible has been tweaked with, played with, whatever, but everything is still there. You just need to get in tune with the Father more and more each and every day that you can. It's possible, so that He can open your eyes and give you the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that you need, so that when you go online, you can't be deceived by all these people that's pushing all this stuff in your face because they learned it from the next man. You know what I'm saying? No knowledge can outpower the knowledge of Father Yahweh. So when you in your business, or when you in whatever you doing in life, you're gonna always be ahead of everybody else. You're gonna always be on top. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always, and you're gonna be humble with it. You're gonna be peaceful with it. They're not gonna know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta say is Father Yahweh. Are you sure? You know what I'm saying? Because they that's not in their category. That's not their lifestyle. Their lifestyle is duplicating what the next man did and mixing it up with their own twist and putting it out there and making it sound good and smell good for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that people is lusting for what? Money. They lusting for things that they desire. They need money. You know what I'm saying? They're lusting for these things. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, it ain't there, man. It ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about these numbers when it comes to business. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the numbers when it comes to business. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, how can you see your future within where you at? You know what I'm saying? When you can see far ahead of things, then you can see what really exists within the numbers or what you put to play. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to play a dirty game in it. Most people that get rich, they play the dirty game before they got rich. They played the dirty game until they got rich. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're struggling, but they're not gonna tell you they're struggling. They're gonna make it seem like everything all good and gravy. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to tell you, just like you don't want to tell somebody what you went through yesterday or what you went through early this morning or what you went through last night. You know what I'm saying? Same game, the same thing. People don't have to tell you what they don't want to tell you. People tell you what they want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand how it all plays out in the end. It only gonna benefit them and not you. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I went away from the internet for a while, came back to the internet. It was this new thing online. I think I told y'all the story before. New thing online, and the guy was saying, "Oh, all you got to do is post this, and then let the people let the people yeah." He was like, I posted this thing, whatever. I forgot what the company was. I don't even know what it was, but I posted this thing, and I put my own little thing to it. You know what I'm saying? My own thing, not copying nobody. And the dude said, he came messaged me, said, "Nah, man, you got to take that down. Put what I put what's on my page. Copy what's on my page." And I'm like, why would I have to copy what's on his page to get people to want to get in? You know what I'm saying? But then I thought about it. I was like, oh, because what he used for me got me in, made me want to get in. So maybe, yeah, you're right. Boom. And at this time, I was just trying to learn God. I was just learning Him and everything. I said, oh, maybe you're right. But I asked my wife, I was like, that's kind of crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Because then when I joined, everybody in the thing was like, you know, everybody that was like under the comments were people that was in the message. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they team up on new people. So it's kind of like, how can I put it? It's kind of like if you if it's kind of like if you it's kind of like if you wanted somebody to join something, you gotta have like other people under the comments saying like, "Oh, I want in. I want to do it too. I want in. How can I get in?" Like that. That's what they was doing. So I'm like, man, everybody want in on this. This must be something. But I'm new to the internet because I've been going away for a while from the internet, and I got in, and then get to the messages. They put me in the group thing, and everybody who was in the comments, they was in the messages with me, but they wasn't new because when you knew, they start congratulating you in and everything, and they was the ones congratulating me in, but I ain't never see them get congratulated in. So I'm like, and then After that, I went to all their bios and they had the same company name in their bios that they work for the company and all this stuff. So I'm like, man, did I just get played? But I ain't look. I looked past it, tried to see what it was. I put a post up that I'm in the company to try to get people, and the guy came messaged me and told me like, oh no, man, you got to put it like this. I'm like, why I got to copy him? But okay, since it got me, and I'll do it. Next thing you know, I posted. He went in the messages and told the people that I just posted a message and to go under my comments and support me under my comments. And they all came trailing through with comments. Oh, put me in. I want in. How I get in? Oh, that sounds nice. This, that. I'm like, wow. But I'm like, hey, I'm in. Not thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? And um, I'm like, that's kind of weird though. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I let it go, and then I wasn't getting no responses from nobody. And I'm like, man, what's going on? Then the whole thing was I watched the video and it was basically saying like, you got to get people in to keep to move up in the company and all this stuff. So I'm like, is this like what is this? And after a while I figured out that it's some type of pyramid scheme. And the only way the guy can get paid is if I stay in for a month. And I'm like, nah, he tricked me. I ain't about to stay in for a month. And he was trying to message me like, oh, don't worry about if you're not getting clients and this and that. Like, this the long haul. Like, it's the long term. You got to, you know what I'm saying, keep trying. Don't give up and all this motivational stuff he was trying to tell me. I bypassed all that. I said, nah, man, I'm out of here. Y'all trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? And I got out. And then I started learning about the internet. Like, man, it's like really like this, man. You know what I'm saying? But with the lack of knowledge, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. So I got played. You know what I'm saying? But I learned after that a lot. I said, oh, this is what they all doing. So it's like a whole bunch of pyramid schemes going on. Like it's this top people, and then it's the whole bunch of bottom people trying to get to the top, and they never gonna get to the top because everybody playing the same game, same post, and the only people growing is the people at the top of the company, the CEOs or whatever. And I'm like, man, this crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it was all about recruiting. That's how you get paid commission. That's the only way you was gonna make money. So I'm like, nah, man, that's crazy. I ain't trying to be into none of that stuff. Like, what is that? Like, that was new to me. But that's how life goes. You know what I'm saying? So people will do any wicked thing to get to the top, man. And you gotta pay attention. Otherwise, they're gonna get you caught up in, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. So, you know what I'm saying, to go to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Pharisees in the Bible, they was always trying to keep the people in the church under beneath them to where they never can grow, and they never had the more knowledge than them to amount to anything because they was only going off what they was told and taught until Yeshua came and told them what it was, and the Pharisees wanted to kill Yeshua because he was taking them from they little rulership that they had going on. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta understand that, man. Life don't owe you nothing. Just live it the right way, man. Live it how God has put it in the Bible for us to live. And most people don't believe in the Bible. If they did, they would be living out the Bible. They say they read the Bible and this other Bible, but they're not living out the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Man did this, man did that. Oh man, forget all that. It's real, it's true, and we living it. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You live it, you real. You don't live it, you fake. You live in fake reality. You know what I'm saying? And you looking for somebody to owe you something. When in reality, nobody owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You see people win all greed and wickedness. Don't worry about that. Don't look at what the next man getting and receiving. You know what I'm saying? You just know that you're doing right and on the right path. Because when you look at the next man, you start to copy and implement them. When you shouldn't be copying no man. Love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day. Hope y'all listen to what I'm saying. Shalom.